All right.
C product.
Yeah, y'all need to see this shit. I've been saying this. Everyone else who actually had a fucking brain's been saying this. Don't you just love when after the damage is done, that's when the truth comes out? If you remember years ago me talking about spike cell proteins, no one remembers that shit. Was it on YouTube that I did it, or was it on my Facebook or on my Instagram? I don't remember. All I remember is that a lot of my videos were getting flagged and I was getting fucking banned everywhere. And every doctor that I shared, they got flagged too. It was all medical misinformation until now, right? And now that the people who are in power no longer have power and that they can't control the media like they used to. Mark Zuckerberg and even Google now is trying to turn the new leaf, which they should be punished for this regardless. But let's just watch this just real quick. Let me skip here and then skip back.
C product has been found to contain SV40 cancer virus fragments and DNA contamination, according to yet another recent peer-reviewed study, fueling fears about potential health risks. Researchers at the FDA White Oak campus discovered DNA fragments exceeding regulatory thresholds in vials, with 2 samples even showing plasmid DNA capable of transforming bacterial cells. And given that other recent studies are now showing newly dissected tumors are containing C product self-replicating spike DNA, this has furthered calls to action. Critics point to earlier investigations revealing DNA contamination, levels far surpassing accepted standards, up to 500 times the limit in C products, according to a 2024 report. Additional research documented significant DNA impurities and raised similar red flags. Prominent medical voices such as Dr. Peter McCullough have been outspoken on this issue, noting parallels with the infamous SV40 contamination in polio during the 1950s. Other recent data revealed
the same contamination as the polio vaccine. Remember recently when I was saying that there was a connection, there were parallels with the polio pandemic and the COVID pandemic? It's just going to keep coming out. I'm telling you, it's just going to continue and continue and continue. Bro, I just finished a fucking video talking about all the stuff that's been going on in the last 4 years, and then we got this shit. I just run into it. Other people are actually discussing this. This is not medical misinformation. This isn't confirmation bias. These are peer-reviewed studies. But hey, trust the science. Now we all gotta fucking detox because the spike proteins are contagious. Just like I read back in 2020, they are contagious. And if you've been around anybody who got the vaccine, you're going to have to do the detox too. Great. But let's continue with this video.
The self-replicating spike DNA is essentially contagious through C product received individuals, leaving those who never even received the vulnerable to this DNA infection. Experts warn everyone, regardless of if they got the C product or not, to do a spike detox and microclotting elimination under the care of a qualified doctor who is experienced in successfully remedying these issues.
Yeah, it's causing issues with menstrual cycles and fertility, etc. So, yeah, it's crazy, right? The people who do not listen are the ones bringing us down and killing us from the inside. I mean, just listen to them. They're cool with fucking men in bathrooms. They're cool with a bunch of illegal criminal immigrants and cartel members running amok in our fucking country. They're cool with taking these damn vaccines that are killing us, and anybody who disagrees or has something to say about it, they want to dogpile them and then talk shit to them. Now, though, now that Trump's back in office, and we're going through everything with a fine-tooth comb. Now it's all coming out. What about all the doctors that lost their license that brought this shit up? What about all the people that lost their jobs and lost everything because they refused to get the damn vaccine? What about the people whose businesses were destroyed because it's fucking pandemic? I'm going to keep talking about this shit until some justice comes about. I'm just going to be blunt. The same way they try to kill us, they deserve a firing squad at this point. These are legitimate crimes against humanity. They violated every fucking law, every Nuremberg code, all of it. They violated all this shit. And I'm just repeating myself at this point. Man, there's nothing else to say. I'm done.